Hey y'all, I'm Amy, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Okay, like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so much. To those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment, okay, it is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated, okay? God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my beautiful and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time, okay? So this is part 6 of the Divine Guide to the Galaxy, okay? So I feel like this part, okay, it's all about you taking chances from this place where you are rooted in light. Okay, at this point, you're receiving so many beautiful cosmic transitions and really starting to sing the song of your soul. At this point, you're also learning how all about quantum jumping, going through portals and learning your true role when it comes to guarding this planet and your connection to the planet, you know. And then we got telepathy. Okay, your telepathy also increases. Okay, then you learn how to connect to the crystalline grids and things like that. So I feel like this is a fun part of the stage, you know, where you're learning so much and you're all even running into members of your star family or your soul family. Okay, you start running into other star seeds and getting to hear how they think and what they think about, you know, the happenings in the world. And it's even nicer, like your conversations are nicer because you know that like you're just more accepting of what people think and what they believe and not trying to force your own beliefs on them, you know. The last stage was all about that energy of forgiveness, you know. So what's the overall energy for this? This is the Atlantians, okay? If I didn't say that, this is portals, okay? Which is the number 14, okay, which is 5, that beautiful number of big changes, okay? But like I said, with the quantum heart, once you learn the lesson of forgiveness and are really open and accepting to that, then you're able to quantum leap through these amazing portals that you hold within you, you know, which are just, like I said, you know, with the bylaws, you know, like just a series of moral and emotional cues that you learn. These become portals for you to do better things, portal for you to, you know, you quantum leap to somewhere else in your life, okay, where, you know, maybe you're not addicted to things, maybe you're, you know, willing to say no. Now you have boundaries, now you have all of these energies that I was just talking about, you know, like forgiveness and things like that. But let me read it. I don't wanna be, and also the song, I don't want to be anything other than what I've been trying to be lately. You become very accepting of yourself in this stage, you know, realizing like I just don't want to be anything other than what I've been trying to be lately, and really being okay with that. And the card before the portals card is 13 or 4, which gives me that connection to the higher energies, but also it talks about an expansion of your compassion, okay? So it says on your planet rests many hidden entrances which your ancient ones knew of in order to travel and bilocate to locations far beyond the capacity of your current technology. Often found in mountains, caves, cenotes, and other access points that point inward, many were teleported instantaneously across opposite spectrums of the planet via these portals. Also, you start to get this call to go around the world to these different places. Like there's so many different places that I know are energetic hotspots that I'm just dying to visit. Okay, I cannot wait to go and visit them, you know, just to stand around, just to look at it, just to soak up the energy, soak up the history. Okay. And at this part of the journey, you know, you're here because that's where you get to, you know, you start to really be able to already taste this beautiful, flavorful future that is being guided into your life, you know. And then we got Archangel of Mental Makeovers under that, you know. You come out of this place where you feel like you're sleeping and you don't really know what's going on into a place like a constant meditative state with the divine, okay? And also with the Eiffel Tower under that, you see things very clearly, you know. Oh, and then we had Lights Out under that, okay, which talks about like how sometimes things can seem dark, you know, but really your angels and guides just want to surprise you with things. They want to bring these new things to your awareness and reward you for all of the hard work that you've done, you know. So it says, in space, these portals also exist which many of your scientists refer to as wormholes. Okay, these wormholes are well known to starcrafts who utilize them to traverse to different parts of the galaxy and enter into alternate universes and dimensional fields with grace. Okay, and just as our universe has many locales where space and time is bent beyond normal reality, so too do many doorways exist in oneself to access information and achieve tasks at greater speeds than thought possible. Okay. It says the portals card arrives when the universe is hinting that something you are seeking to accomplish can be done at a much faster rate than what is assumed possible. Within our universe, there is much magic that defies traditional logic. By becoming aware of one's limited beliefs and shifting one's intentions, life can shift more rapidly and manifestations can occur with grace. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. This is a more fun part of the journey where you're now attracting things and things seem to be moving a little bit faster, maybe not as fast as some of us would like, but still moving nonetheless. Okay. It says, whatever the case, now is not the time to fear or hold back, but to move forward and allow for the genius of this universe to find you, the wormholes for all your results to come to fruition rapidly. Okay, like this. It says, enter this gateway and don't look back as we are assisting to bring rapid transformation into your life. This speed is not based on anxiety, but in confidence in knowing the secrets and magic of the universe. Okay, so the more you know, the easier it is for your cosmic guides to connect with you and to like guide you into different places and to different situations and into different energies with this rapidness. You know, you go through this time shift, you know, where all of a sudden these miracles are happening and your dreams are like right there. You know, you can taste them. Okay, you start to receive more gifts, you know, like I was talking about telepathy and all of these other gifts that you didn't know that you have. These gifts that you're unlocking through the energies of forgiveness and through the shifting of your mind, through the changing of how you think, you know. And then we got abundance, prosperity, and speed again. Okay. And then we did have the quantum heart. You know, a quantum jump is like a really fast thing. Okay. So this one. Okay, so the first thing that I wrote in this part, I wrote Arthur and Trisha's name again, okay, which are the lead characters. I don't think the lead character's name is Trisha in there, but Trisha McMillan, I think her name is, plays the lead character. Okay, so Arthur, like we covered before, means the bear, Thor, the eagle, and the strong man. Okay, and I was talking about how I think this was in part one or part two, okay? But I was talking about how Thor has the ability to fly, okay? He has this superhuman stamina. He can teleport. He has super breath. He has superhuman agility. He has superhuman reflexes. He has telepathy. He can see energy. He has a rapid healing factor. Resurrection is one of his damn abilities. Okay, these are all abilities that you have been blessed with. He also has the ability of chronokinesis or time manipulation or temporal stasis, which is the ability to stop time or seeing through the illusion of time. Okay, we got force fields, which I covered last time with Metatron's cloak and him unlocking your higher chakras. Okay, we got Milnor with divine weapons because now you're able to defend yourself with all of this angelic and cosmic guidance that you have. You don't even have to lift a finger to fight. You know, all you got to do is cleanse your energy. You even got to raise your voice. You got to cleanse your energy and be like, Archangel Michael, please help me. Please protect me today. Okay, I'm feeling the energy. It's kind of thick, you know. We got weather modification. Okay, the weather could be getting very weird when you're in the place where you're portal jumping and things like that. Okay, and also earth manipulation. Okay, but not, I mean, of course Thor probably can just, you know, like make a mountain appear, but that's not what I mean when I say earth manipulation. When I say earth manipulation, I mean using the energies of the earth for you. Okay, transmuting, connecting to the grids and things like that. Okay, you start to get more, like, you're more educated the more you meditate and go within, the easier it becomes for you to jump through these portals and to accomplish things in your life. Okay, so next, Trisha means noble. Okay, you also step into another layer of your nobility or a higher it's just a higher vibration, period, you know. this is why you're so magnetic, why you're so attractive, why you can get whatever you want, and why you're so heavily protected. Because a lot of people don't make it to this place in the cosmic journey. They just give up, like, oh, this shit is hard. I'm about to go, just fucking drink and smoke all day or whatever. So next is resistance is useless. Again, okay. This time I actually looked up resistance, okay? Resistance is the refusal to accept or comply with something, the attempt to prevent something by action or argument. Okay, so it just says yes because resistance is useless. Okay, don't try to resist the things. Like, you do get a little bit resistant at this point, because at this point you're in like uncharted territory. Okay, you have raised your vibration so high, that a lot of people, like, it's very rare that I find people who are talking about something I've never heard about, you know what I'm saying, or people who are teaching me something new. Most of the new things that I learn about this cosmic journey through the galaxy that I'm on is things that spirit leads me right to. I channeled stop resisting your own guidance and the divine guidance that comes through gut feelings and emotional cues. Okay. And then we got the Eiffel Tower. Okay. Because at this level, we resist, we do these quantum jumps and these quantum leaps into discovering different parts of ourselves that we didn't even know existed before this, and it has the ability to make you very nervous, to make you a little bit afraid, especially since you're like doing this and everyone else is walking calmly around you. It's like you're a sore thumb. Okay, you're sticking out a lot. Okay. So next was windshield wipers. Okay, and we got interview with the psychic. Okay, also you're becoming more aware of your own psychic gifts, and of of your ability to connect with the world outside of you. I mean, as far as like, deities, ancestors, cosmic guides, and things like that. Okay, next was windshield wipers. Okay, which when I looked it up and it was talking about the confessing of the sins, or that connection to your lower chakras that we were talking about in part 5. Okay, it says unconfessed sin blurs our vision so we can't see or communicate with God clearly. So it's like, and it also talks about wiping away relational junk between us and God. Okay, so that's so important, like taking your story and turning the negative parts of your story, really giving it all to God. Okay, first of all, but then that's where you get your testimony from. You confess, you confess to God, to this source light, to your angels and things like that. And then you're able to scream these things that you've been through from the tops of mountains, because it's no longer who you are. It's just the story of how you got to being who you are. Okay. It becomes something that works for you and not something that's like a stain on your reputation or, an example of who you are now. Okay. It says it restores us by eliminating what got in the way, things such as shame, guilt, and fear, that your womb could have been full of, and also it awakens your connection with oneness. This gives me the energy of oneness, the energy of you being connected to everyone and everything. Okay. So next was a sphere. Okay, we got crazy mystique. I feel like just more of you walking walking in a way that people just really don't understand. Okay, but then the sphere talks about unity, harmony, and perfection. Like with this place where you're portal jumping and you're quantum jumping and you're trying to paint the reality that you want to see. Excuse me, you just become very comfortable knowing that you're connected to everyone and everything, and how to live in harmony with that, even if others are in a place of resistance. Okay. Yeah, we got warmly receptive. Okay, you become so warmly receptive to everyone and everything around you. Okay, that is so important when it comes to portal jumping. Not like being like, oh, I wish, these people go away. You get to a place where you start praying for these people, praying for their betterment, praying that they find who they are, that they connect to their heart, that they can know God in the way, that God, or on a deeper level, so that they won't be acting out. You start praying for people to be very warmly receptive to you and others as well, for them to be able to see everything that you could see. Then, they would understand things a little bit more different. A sphere also represents the multidimensionality of creation and the interconnectedness of all things. Okay, with your angelic personal trainer, in the last part, I was talking about how you get connected with all these angels, and you start going through this personal training where you're learning to forgive and all of these things. I feel like at this place in this part of the journey, you're very open, like, because you connected to the energies of yourself and how you work and all of that. Now you become more aware of the fact that, oh, this is a multi-dimension type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's all connected. Oh, all of these things are connected. Oh, all of these religions are connected. Oh, all of these people are connected. So, next I wrote space crab says wee wee, okay? And then that's what happened in the movie. The space crab was like wee wee, okay? So, space represents spiritual awareness and openness, okay? And the crab represents wisdom and reincarnation. It also can represent the moon and intuition, okay? And so because you're in these energies of spiritual awareness and openness, and you are accepting your wisdom, and coming into the idea of reincarnation instead of heaven and hell, which makes everything make more sense, okay? You're like, wee wee, okay? It starts to be very fun because you understand the way that things are going. What is yes in Eiffel Tower? Yeah, home, okay? This is the place where you really start to feel at home in yourself. You take these portals to a place of home, to a place of more stability and comfortability within yourself. The crab can also represent moodiness and vulnerability, bad temperedness and aggressiveness. And I feel like at this part of the journey, you are in a very independent energy, and this is the fire dragon, okay, on both of these cards. So not only are you very passionate and, motivated in this part of the journey, but you come into more of an energy of independence. Like I said, you're recognizing your own power and you're seeing everything that's going on around you. So you're less moody, you're less vulnerable to other people's bad tempers and aggressiveness. What is Interview with a Psychic and Womb Full? Scars, okay? Yes, you start wearing your scars like this badge of honor. All of a sudden, your story doesn't sound like a sad story. All of a sudden, it's like, man, I've been through so much, and look at me, look at where I am. Like, look how much healing I have done, and it's like you are very proud of yourself, and you don't really need that outside validation, okay? Yeah, at this point in the journey, you're jumping through these portals, and you're awakening these different dormant aspects of yourself that were always there. What is Crazy Mystique and Warmly Receptive? Initiation, okay? So this is also another place where you start receiving more initiations. Like, I really heard the initiations don't stop, they're always showing you something new. Even if it seems like they're bringing someone around, like someone might come around, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes they're just a new thing that you need to learn from that person, or how to deal with that person, or how to be around that person, and how to maintain your innocence and the proudness of everywhere, of all of this progress that you have made up until this point. We got death, okay? Because it's like everything at this point, everything that isn't serving you is out, or it's on its way to healing, okay? Yeah, with the water chalice, you have control of your emotions. You're operating out of a place of love. You love yourself, okay? You know what path you're supposed to be on, and you know your role that you're playing into bringing in these new energies of the world, okay? And also, you're able to give revelation, not only for yourself, but for others, and able to be, to mirror back the positivity within others, whereas you probably used to be mirroring the negative traits of someone that you're looking at or, dealing with. Let me see. It says they were getting slapped in the face. It says they was getting slapped in the face every time they had an idea. This is true. Okay. They had to go to the Vogan planet to retrieve something that they had left on the ship when they were on it. Okay. And they were walking through this desert looking field. And every time they had an idea or thought of something good, they got slapped in the face, and they were like, nobody think of anything, but they were having so many ideas that they were just getting slapped in the face. The more they tried not to think about something, the more they got slapped in the face. Okay. So it's like right now you could literally be getting slapped in the face with these ideas, okay, with these epiphanies, with these new ideas and ways that you want to live your life and the things that you want to create or co-create with God, okay? What's home and independence? Had the hanged one, okay? As above, so below is where you should be in this place in order to jump through these portals and to really be able to do these big quantum leaps that everyone talks about you doing. It took 5 parts to get to the place where you could actually quantum jump or enter a portal, okay? And people be getting very irritated before this and stalling up these certain parts of the journey. So the biggest thing the Atlantians want you to do is stay very patient with yourself and others on your way through this journey closer to God, okay? It says, consider how life has been to you so far, you know, with the star, okay? You are the star. At this point, you become extremely grateful for everything that you have done. Okay. Your gratitude energies boost up. Okay. Because you're feeling more strong. You're allowing the things of the past to bring you much peace, you know, and also allowing, like, looking at these situations that you've been through in the past as like pinnacles, you know, that make your 9 of Pentacles, your beautiful worth, your beautiful value, all of these things that you've been through and grown through. Okay. With the 3 of Swords, all of these things you had the strength to walk away from that got you to this faded, beautiful energy, you know. Look, here's that moon energy that I was talking about, okay, with the Cancer, really uncovering a lot of things that are hidden and learning how to follow your intuition in a stronger way. And with the 5 of Swords, that gives me effortlessly releasing certain ways of thinking that you no longer need. It's like at this point in the journey, you are very close with the angels. You dwell in the angelic realm. You are looked at as this earth angel. You realize you are a part of a team and you want to do more charity. And like I said, you're not looking for the validation of others, but for the validation of your ancestors, guides, God, your angels, and things like that, you know, releasing a lot of your insecurities and building a stronger connection with others, getting refocused on remaining balanced in this world. Okay. You might even meditate a whole lot during this stage. Okay. What's hanged one in the star? Soul family. Okay. It says happy reunions, support, and order from chaos. Okay, so when you get to this place where you can portal jump and things like that, and you're called to certain parts of the world, okay, this is where you start meeting soul family, your divine counterpart, and things like that. But also, it's a recognition that your angels, your guides, your ancestors, and God, you know, they're all a part of your soul family. They all hold like this special light energy that you guys connect on. Okay, we got divine creation, because I was talking about before in one of these videos one day that, you know, your creative energies is how you really relate to God. Okay, you are meant to create because God dwells within you. Okay, so this is why you always want to make something or do something. It says acceptance, personal commitments, and euphoria. You know, you become more accepting in this part of the journey to your divine commitments and you accept them. Okay. You also become a celestial channel. Okay. Look, in golden light ray, you come into that beautiful golden energy. Okay. You might even start to get into like sacred geometry and things like that. Okay. You realize that you were a hidden beauty the entire time, and that the most important thing for you to do on this journey is to remain optimistic and stay neutral. Okay. You also learn how to implement more laughter into your journey. You start receiving and giving more gifts and being more passionate about your projects. Okay. And all of this is guided by your spirit guides. Okay. It says looking for signs, philosophical discussion, and supervision. Okay. Also, everything you do becomes like, I don't know, like it's very supervised, if that makes any sense. Like you can do what you want. You have free will. You can make your choices. But my guides are like very, very active in my life. You know, they always got a comment or something. They got stuff to say. Okay. Look, victory and contract, because they are contracted to get you to this victory. Okay. Yeah, we got rest and rejuvenation. Very, very important to you getting to your goals and where you want to go to. You know, make sure that while you're taking all of these actions that you do take a break, you know. But they told me, like, just go. Like, we're not doing any stopping. Okay. You also become more aware of the adjacent possibilities as far as what it is that you want to do and the different ways that you can accomplish your goals. And also, you are willing to walk through many different doors, willing to wear many different hats, many willing to do many different jobs. And some of you guys are just, made to do this. Okay. You also receive like this key. This lady has a key on her elbow. Yeah. All from a place of love. We got the garden and the gate and carrying connections, but also, okay, on this part of the journey, you can be very closed off, not really wanting to go into relationships and not really wanting to rebuild relationships with all of these people that you just started building up boundaries and walls against, and Spirit saying, by all means, follow your intuition, okay? If you feel like they don't go in your energy or they don't match you and your vibe that you got going on, it's perfectly fine to say, no, I'll just love you from over here. Okay. What is action and adjacent possibilities? We got Archangel Michael, okay? Archangel Michael is with you always. He just keeps showing up, okay? But Archangel Michael, on this part of your journey, he really empowers you. He really makes you aware of the fact that, yes, he does protect you, but you've been protecting yourself the entire time. He makes you realize you are a warrior, and all you had to do in order to awaken this beautiful power was to be true to yourself and faithful to God or to the source light or to the universe or whatever you might call it, okay? We got the Archangel of Hope, okay? That your energies of hope are also boosted, okay? It says, look for a cosmic gift, okay? And remember, you deserve it, okay? So be on the lookout for like rainbows, butterflies, things like that, okay? You might get confirmation about this. It looks like he got like a blue gem on his thing, maybe working with like some blue sapphire or something like that, or clear quartz. I'm also seeing will be very good. I don't know why I'm hearing a Nazanite. So we got give and receive love and obey the spiritual laws at the bottom of the deck, okay? At this point, the spiritual laws, you're obeying them, you're moving with love, you got all these options and opportunities open to you, and you've already gone through all of these portals and attracted more, unlocked more of these dominant aspects, okay? So you just have to use your intuition to guide you through these different initiations, What's the final thought on this, Atlantians? We got Badra Kali. I love that picture. Okay. And then we got Matangi at the bottom of the deck. Matangi is green, which is that heart chakra energy. And Badra Kali is blue. Okay. So also at this point, you go through these initiations so that you can receive heart chakra and throat chakra upgrades. Okay. So it says our wild divine mother knows when to become gentle with our hearts, bestowing sweetness that liberates us from fear. Though you may have faced much struggle and challenge on your path, though it may seem only the most powerful intensity could stream the tide of negativity, the dark mother of grace will conquer the obstacle to your freedom with gentleness. She manifests herself now as Badra, the gentle. She will calm the waves of emotion, eradicate doubt and despair, and provide safe and graceful passage through all difficult times. I told you, this is the part where the journey gets a little bit more fun and everything becomes kind of handled because you're a super open channel and you're receiving all the guidance you need, okay? It says Badra Kali, or wish-fulfilling Kali, is an auspicious and gentle form of Kali Ma. She is Kalyani. Yeah, Kalyani or Kalyani. I don't know. It says, who gives peace and happiness. She is the giver of windfalls and blessings. She appears when a gentle way will best accomplish what is needed. Sometimes we are drawn to Kali because we need her ferocity. And sometimes what we learn as we connect with her is that we deserve tenderness, sweetness, and gentleness, and that we have been far too hard on ourselves for far too long, okay? Badra Kali reminds us we are strong enough to be gentle with ourselves. If we have been subconsciously sabotaging ourselves, she softly and deftly breaks the pattern. We no longer need to engage in unnecessary drama under a mistaken notion that it is necessary for growth. Sometimes the growth is in choosing to cultivate and apply the kindness, strength, and wisdom needed to disentangle and disengage from drama. It is about finding the inner strength to be true to ourselves in a moderate and peaceful state of being. Okay, this is how you effortlessly fly through these different portals and ascensions in your life. Okay, just being more gentle with yourself and others and knowing you're still strong and wise without having to always try to defend yourself. Okay, it says Raksha Kali, without the protruding tongue, so often associated with fiercer forms of Kali, is an expression of Bhadra Kali or gentle Kali. Raksha Kali has two arms, blue skin, and a gentler expression. She is celebrated on the eve of the Buddha full moon in May, which streams an abundant and blissful download of amplified grace to earth. Her presence signifies a time when an unusually powerful cosmic wave of spiritual light is very soon to become available to you, like a surfer sensing and paddling toward the perfect wave. You can attune yourself to this sublime current of divine energy and allow it to lift, guide, and move you. Okay. So at this point in the journey, you're initiating yourself into the cosmic wave. You're already on a galactic vibration, but you haven't really entered the cosmic flow of things yet. You're still learning how to portal jump and how to amplify your psychic abilities and things like that. Okay. So where was I at? Like a surfer sensing and paddling toward the perfect wave, you can attune yourself to this sublime current of divine energy and allow it to lift, guide, and move you. It is a prediction of an imminent, joyful, and significant breakthrough. At this particular time, greater progress than usual is opening up for you. Raksha Kali is worshipped for protection for epidemics and drought. These are literal and symbolic protections. An epidemic is a mass contagion. It can be swiftly spreading disease of the body, but also of the mind. Fearful collective reactions based on societal conditioning and manipulated through the media can spread like wildfire. The collective psyche of humanity is consistently being influenced. There are abundant spiritual sources of goodwill and peace constantly broadcasting divine love to humanity. And there are forces of negativity and mean-spirited disruption seeking to assert their agendas through the human collective too. And I feel like at this part of the journey where you can portal jump, you become very aware of those different waves, what you can and cannot watch, what you want to put in your body and what you don't want to put in your body. You really do sync up with the divine in a different type of way. You sync up with your cosmic guides before you even start to ride that cosmic wave and receive the cosmic directions that they're giving you. But all along, they're downloading these beautiful cosmic energies and knowings into you. Okay. It says the Kali wisdom within our hearts recognizes fear fueling energy for what it is, no matter if it is dressed up as something else, and knows when and how to say stop. Okay. It says Kali's presence in our being commandeers negative forces. Instead of undermining us, we respond to those energies in such a way that our peaceful inner light increases. We become increasingly skillful in redirecting our attention, intention, and action along productive healing pathways. The presence of negative influence does not need to be denied or decreed. It does not need to be acknowledged without one becoming overly interested or engaged with it. Kali promotes fearlessness and confidence because she knows how to use all energies, including negative energy, to promote light and awaken and blissful freedom within the soul. So, this oracle indicates that your heart has the wisdom to transform even the most negative experience into a source of healing and freedom. You will not be negatively influenced by others, although powerful in effect, your healing path shall be gentle. Another expression of the gentle side of our dark mother is Shayama Kali, the peaceful blue goddess. Her presence teaches us that It is not always effective to fight fire with fire or to try to overcome force with greater force. Her wisdom is that of a gentling nature, able to calm, disarm, and defuse. There is not always a need to try and grapple and conquer. Sometimes the need is simply to let go. Nothing rightfully yours shall be denied to you. The simplicity of this can confuse those who have learned they need to pick up any gauntlet thrown by any person at any time. Okay. It says just because another has created a reality for themselves and is attempting to draw you into it does not mean that you must participate. You have the divinely granted gift to choose where to invest your energy. Be strong so that you can know gentleness, okay? So this is the part of the journey where you really understand, like, okay, I get it. I get why he was turning the other cheek. And all of these years, I was like, that's what I would be to slap the bitch. You know what I'm saying? But really, it really is truly where your power lies. And it is a respect for yourself to know that you don't deserve to stoop down to that level or to that vibration and feel like you have to check anyone. You, at this point of the journey, you understand what I will portal jump quantum leap on you today. And you will never know what happened. Okay. And just to understand that you don't really have to insert yourself in any conflict or anything that does not serve you or the mission that that God, your angels, your ancestors, your ascended masters, and your guides and things have for you. Like, the place that you're going is a peaceful, happy, gentle place where you always feel at home in yourself, and you're always discovering new light energies that you can spread out and give to the world, no matter how you do it. The song said, and I know what to do with it. Okay. At this point, you really know what to do with your light energies and how you want to apply them. Okay. So with that, I'm done. Okay. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day. Okay. You got something that you needed out of this, and I will see you later. Bye.